The sunniest, most pleasant day of the week. On Tuesday, we reached the mid-30s. We had all that sunshine. Now things have already begun to change. Clouds have begun to stream into the area. We're going to have a little bit of fog here and there, and even some flurry chances today. But right now, we'll start with a little bit of that afternoon sunshine from Tuesday. Here's Lewis Donato camera. This is time lapse. You see the breaks of sunshine. Now there were sunnier skies earlier than that. The high clouds began to trickle into the area, and overnight we've had increasing cloud cover. Just patches of starlight at times so far in the past few hours. We're going to see a little less of that starlight in the next couple of hours as clouds continue to build in. And that's certainly the story from Rochester as we look outside from our studio with our weather patio conditions right now here at KTTC in Northwest Rochester. It's 27, winds only 3 miles per hour, so the wind chill 26. Fantastic for this time of the morning. That's really mild stuff. Air pressure is steady, 30.27 inches of mercury. Light winds, extra moisture in the atmosphere. Now, not so much a concern here in Rochester, the fog, but there is that concern eastward, right along the Mississippi Valley. And here from Lake Pepin, you see a great example of that fog rolling in. It's really beginning to thicken. Just an hour or so ago, you can see all the way down the highway there, Highway 61. But this is a look outside with our Lewis Donato camera from Lake City right now. Visibility to the east, less than a mile in Winona and for areas in Wisconsin, but to the west, no problems at all. And that's going to remain the story for the rest of the day. 24 right now in Rochester, to the east, Winona, not just foggy, but also a little bit colder. It's 23 there. It's 27 in Austin, 28 degrees in Mason City. Right now, it's 24 in Rochester, officially at the airport. Light southeast breeze, 16 the current wind chill index. And there are the counties involved in that dense fog advisory. We see some of those areas around Lake Pepin and Wabasha County, also south and eastward across Winona County and big chunk of Wisconsin as well until 9 o'clock. That dense fog advisory remains in effect. Clouds spilling into the area from the west, even some flurries. Nothing to measure out of this. It's going to be a trace amount of snow from Austin, Albert Lea down to Manly, Mason City, and toward Algona. Just west of there, you see that wintry mixture, and that's the heart of that storm system. That's going to be pushing pretty much straight southward, right down the Missouri River Valley. And so there'll be some rain. You see the green there, and eventually on the backside of that system, snow will develop. And look at the possibility of about an inch of accumulation across that stretch of the region right along the Missouri Valley. Clouds and a little bit colder today. We're talking temperatures in the low 30s instead of the mid 30s. We've lost that sunshine, and we're likely not going to see a whole lot of it in the coming days. Chillier weekend temperatures still in the 20s, not terribly cold for this time of the year, just a little more typical for this time of the year, and a little snow next week. Just a couple of chances of very light activity down the road. 25 of that morning commute, some patchy fog, maybe even a couple of flurries in some spots. 20s at first, 33 the expected high, gray skies throughout the day, and a light east breeze around 5 to 10 miles per hour. 33 the expected high, stay in the 20s right through tonight. As we look at that temperature profile and the wind chill levels, 20s most of the time, not much wind, so the wind chill almost matching the temperature throughout the day. That storm system pushing southward. We'll get a glancing blow from that with a couple flurries, clouds around, and of course that fog at first this morning. Tonight, some redeveloping fog. Tomorrow, maybe even a couple of breaks of sunshine. Not too many, though. Still a lot of clouds around. That's going to be the story for the next few days. Extra gray skies more often than not, and temperatures slowly easing down from the mid-30s where we've been to the 20s in time between now and the upcoming weekend. So temperatures you see looking reasonably comfortable, though, for the most part. 23 would be the climate average. We're going to be above that for most of the next week. Rochester 33 today, Austin 34, 32 in Charles City with a light east breeze around 10 or 12 miles per hour at times. It'll be a little bit breezier at times this afternoon. 33, some flurries possible today to the west, otherwise patches of fog. Tonight, fog redeveloping late, 30 gray skies rather, 21 the expected overnight low. The 7-day forecast, highs in the upper 20s heading into the weekend with just small glimpses of the sun going forward. Not as many sunny days, unfortunately.
Still a pretty quiet outlook, Ted.
Very quiet, yeah.